Greetings, people. Yarder Reviews. Right now, we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead, Season 5, Episode 3, titled 4 Walls and a Roof. First and foremost, when we left off at the last episode, you realize that the hunters were cooking Bob's foot. And they're eating Bob's foot, right? It cut off at that. And then this part came up where I knew it was going to happen. Like, I literally knew it was going to happen. So what had happened was, I had a feeling that Bob got bit, right? But then there's this guy now who's the leader of the hunters, this Gareth. And he's there giving this long speech about why they do what they do. And all of a sudden, Bob just start bursting out laughing. And he's like, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? And he's like, you fool. I was bit. You're eating tainted meat. You're eating tainted. And he started laughing. Everybody just started throwing up. Everybody was eating it. Dude's foot just started throwing up. Are we going to change? Are we going to change? Oh, no, we cooked it. We cooked it. Oh, we cooked it. It's not gonna change. Oh, it was ridiculous. I was dying with laughing. And it paused on that note. And then we go on into more. Like, they realize that Daryl's been gone, Carol's been gone, and Bob's gone. So it's like, all of a sudden they bring Bob back, right? They bring him back to the to the church, and what happened now is that everybody there is finding out Father Gabriel is the one that's trying to betray them. He wants to know what happened, why people, what's his sin, why is he can't be forgiven? And basically he said that when everything went down, he just locked up his church, and all the congregation that was there trying to get into the church was being ripped apart by the zombies, and he heard everybody scream. He heard everybody dying. He wouldn't let anybody in. Eventually buried the bodies, and like, he was just being scared. He was just being a scared punk, locked himself up with all the provisions from the food drive, and that's how he survived. And yeah, that's just, Father Gabriel in a nutshell. So that was explained, so they realized that he's not much of a threat. Then there's a big division between Abraham and Rick, because one side said that, listen, they want to go to Washington, and he said, listen, I'm not leaving anybody behind. So they make this pact now where Maggie and oh man, the Asian character, what's
Cara?
his name? Slip me no.
Sasha.
Glenn. Maggie and Glenn. So Maggie and Glenn agreed that they would go with them if Abraham sticks around and helps them. So of course the hunters come by, and thinking that Rick and majority of them went out. Eventually they realized that Rick and them just kind of like pretend that they left out, and they led them there, shut off Garrett's fingers, had them cornered and everything. Once they had everybody cornered, they basically started chopping them up, like literally carving them up. They said they didn't want to waste the bullets. And then Garrett is there pleading, said they won't cross paths. He's like, but if you cross paths with somebody, going to do this to them. You know what I mean? So I remember what I promised you, and Rick just started slashing him up like a real psychopath. Everybody was getting chopped up, everybody died, and then all of a sudden Father Gabriel comes out and says, oh, this place is a house of God. And then all of a sudden Maggie just looks at him and says, no, this is 4 walls and a roof. And that was just it. And I mean, the people divided. You had people who were staying because they're waiting for Daryl and Carol to come back. And so one set stays at the church, and then Abraham goes with Eugene, he goes with Rosita, his girlfriend, and he goes with Maggie and Glenn, and also goes with the girl that Glenn took from the governor. I can't remember her name. Is a lesbian chick. But anyway, that went down. I mean, all in all, it's a brilliant episode. The next episode, or the cliffhanger for this episode is Daryl, Michonne hears this noise. Daryl comes out and says, ask somebody to come out with him. Basically said that they found Beth and they need to figure it out. So I guess the next episode is going to be from Beth's perspective, where she was during the whole missing time. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Guys, please remember, do subscribe to the show, youtube.com/yarderreviews, as well as email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter at yarderreviews. And also, please log on to Irv's WordPress. It has all of our videos on there. So it's big picture, small screen.wordpress.com. Brilliant. Yeah, so guys, log on. It has our written reviews. Also has some cool stuff from Comic-Con and all that good stuff. Everything from Yard Reviews is on there as well. So log on to that as well. But yes, guys, thank you so much. Me and Irv signing out. Big up yourself.